What's up, everybody? It's your boy Greg Coleman. Welcome back to No Jobbers Allowed. I know it's been a minute since I've posted something on the channel, but I'm posting today with my reactions from last night's Royal Rumble 2023. Overall, I feel like it was a solid show, but I think the big thing that everybody is talking about, or most people are talking about, is how the show ended, and that's with Sami Zayn. Um, most people are calling it betraying Roman Reigns. I'm not sure if I would call it a betrayal. I think you can look at it as more as Sammy is standing up to Roman, and he finally got fed up. But he did go against the bloodline last night. Very reminiscent of how Seth Rollins hit Roman in the back with the chair when the Shield broke up. Great moment, great storytelling. Um, Sammy and the Bloodline has been the best story going for almost a year. And I know everybody is raving about how that story played out last night and um, all of those kind of things. But I am just one of those people who looks at it as still a giant missed opportunity to have something that was even that great be much better. And the way that it could have been a whole lot better is if Sami Zayn would have actually won the Royal Rumble. This story has been building for the greater part of 9 months. It started off initially with Sammy, you know, trying to become affiliated with the bloodline, and Jay Uso, was keeping him at an arm's length. To then it became more a story of Sammy trying to get Roman's acceptance, and everything over the past few months has been more about Sammy and Roman. And I actually said back in October that I'm at the point that where Sammy has been was doing such great work. The storyline was clearly the best one that WWE had, and arguably all of pro wrestling had, from the time that it started up until now, and that only escalated last night. Um, Sammy was the guy, in my opinion, to win the Royal Rumble. You can say whatever you want to say about Cody. Congrats to him for winning the Royal Rumble. I know him coming back led to a lot of speculation about what his role would be in the main event picture, and possibly winning the Royal Rumble. I'm sure if he wouldn't have gotten injured, all signs would have pointed to him having that moment and winning the Royal Rumble. But the wrong person won the Royal Rumble. Sami Zayn should have won the Royal Rumble. As impactful as that moment was last night, with Sammy hitting Roman in the back, and then the whole beatdown, and Jey Uso walking out. Great storytelling. Again, not taking anything away from that, but imagine the moment Sami Zayn wins the Royal Rumble after he helps Roman Reigns retain the title earlier in the night against Kevin Owens. And instead of Sammy pointing to the WrestleMania sign, he's greeted by Roman, puts the lay on him. Roman hugs Sammy, and then instead Roman glares up at the WrestleMania sign. That would have been, in my opinion, much better story. It continues the story through to how will Sammy now navigate having a guaranteed main event title match at WrestleMania, in the biggest match, and what would be the biggest match of his career, and how would that whole thing play out. And I think you could have gotten to the moment with the beatdown. It could have happened at Elimination Chamber, where Sammy was tasked with making a choice about what title he was going to challenge for, because he wouldn't be able to challenge Roman for the WWE Undisputed Universal title. We have the beat down there. It happens in Sammy's hometown. Do a stretcher job. Sammy comes back a couple weeks before WrestleMania, declares that he's going to challenge Roman as his right as Royal Rumble winner, and you have just created one of the biggest, most memorable WrestleMania moments, with Sammy in his first WrestleMania main event, ending Roman's historic title run and becoming undisputed champion. So I feel like WWE fumbled a big opportunity there. Um, it's going to be interesting now because Sami and the Bloodline and Sami and Roman is going to get more and more groundswell to be the match for Roman at WrestleMania, or a match for Roman at WrestleMania, because now they have two nights. Roman has two titles. They could do something where Roman defends one title one night and another title another night, but I just feel as if that is not what should be happening right now. The best ending to the Sami and the Bloodline story is Sami Zayn coming from where he came from 9 months ago with a Bloodline shirt, not being accepted, to slowly getting accepted by the Bloodline. So first he turned Jimmy, and then he got Roman, and then Solo, and then Heyman. Eventually Jay even comes around at War Games. To go from that to now he's won the Royal Rumble, and now the Bloodline kicks him out because he refuses to fall in line and gives up an opportunity of a lifetime by main event in WrestleMania to face Roman Reigns, and then they kick him out, and then Sami comes back to dethrone Roman. Perfect end to a great story that has already been laid out and told, and by that time would have been told over a year. But now, hey, the WWE did what they did. Like I said, I honestly think they fumbled having Cody win the Royal Rumble last night. I don't think his story needs him to main event WrestleMania this year and wins the title, because his story is about wanting to become the first Rhodes to win the WWE title, and that could have happened next year. So I'm sure that Cody was the plan. That's what's been reported, that he was the plan when he first came in, was to win the Royal Rumble, but plans change. We've seen that, and I think WWE is going to look back at this as a huge, giant missed opportunity if they don't somehow, some way figure out a way to get Sami Zayn and Roman Reigns into a title match at WrestleMania. So those are just my thoughts. Let me know what you guys think. Have a great day.